Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Strike Ops, and this is all of the bases plus the bonus base, and we're going to do it without any special ops. Well, I will put on it's electric. I do think that's important, but we're not going to buy any special ops from the store, okay? Just the ones that we get for medals. All right. I do want to try the Macedon. They're saying that the Macedon is the number one best unit to use. I highly doubt that that is true. Um, so let's go ahead and put on It's Electric, and let's go in here and take a look at the prizes available. I don't think there's really that much. This is not what I would call an important event. However, there are some logistics that you can get. Um, and if you didn't, okay, Elite Macedon parts, that's what we're getting. And the Siren upgrade boosts. And that's about it. And then if you wanted to get the Hell's Bells special op, you can save 4 of those, a total of 12, 4 of each of them. If you have room, just get what you can hold, and that might come in handy for one of the other events, but I don't recommend using it for Strike Ops event at all. I don't recommend using it at all. Also, the other thing that Kixeye did was they changed it so you cannot buy boosts anymore with Bastion materials, and the Bastion materials are gone. I just farmed them yesterday, and they're gone. So now we've got this new joke of a material. Um, so let's try the Macedon infantry unit. I need to get these. Did he just fly? He's flying. Okay. He's not going to be a good unit for this base because this has got, anti-air, anti-air, anti-air. Lots of anti-air turrets, anti-air missiles. So this is not a good use for him. I'll go ahead and use it anyway. He's an infantry unit, but he's flying, so if he was just a straight infantry unit, he would be good for this base, and I would just keep the Sepulcher in front of him, but he's flying, so I wonder when he's on the ground if the anti-air can shoot him, or if it's only when he's moving. That's a very weird... See, the Hunter missile, once he targets him, even if he's on the ground, the Hunter missile probably continues to shoot him. Although he hasn't been targeted by the Hunter yet, but he's getting hit. So he's not a good unit for this event. All I have on him is um, the grenade. That's the only workshop, and he's probably a level 2, so he's very low level. But yeah, he's and that's another thing. You saw how that turret said fail. That's another new thing that they have. They got a whole nother thing with power, and then so everybody's base is underpowered now. Um, they're, okay, so we'll take the Macedon out. He's not a good unit for this, and it was, it's my first try, so I just wanted to see. They were recommending the Macedon, which I thought was highly unlikely, but I thought I would give it a shot. So we'll take the Macedon out, and my Sepulcher took 2 seconds damage. Okay, so obviously the Sepulcher is the unit to use. He won't fit in here. We'll put him in this unit here. Yep. And then I won't use him for the rest of the event, and he'll be he'll be repaired by the time we do these other bases. So let's head straight out back here onto the map, and we'll do Strike Ops base number 2. I have Dr. Ake with me, and I also have Meteor Storm with me. Those two units have been very good for the other Strike Ops, so we're just trying to learn here. Now I have my Meteor Storm set up. See how many helicopters there are? So I'm going to bring in Meteor Storm because I have my Meteor Storm set up to kill air only. So he's only going to be killing air. He wanted to go down that other way, but I brought him up here. And now I'm just going to try and stay in front of him with my Sepulcher. Yeah, see, he's focusing on that Hunter missile, I think. He's that Hunter turret. Because he's like coming over here where I didn't want him to go. And now he'll start shooting the helicopters, so I'll try to draw the helicopters with my Sepulcher. Now, here's the thing. Just keep the Sepulcher moving. You cannot stop, because if you stop, those helicopters will cause a lot of damage to your Sepulcher. They shoot where you are and then move away and don't go back to that spot that you were at when they shot, because they can still get you if you move back to that spot. Just keep moving around. And by the way, when all the floaters are gone and when all of the helicopters are gone, like right now, I don't need my Meteor Storm anymore. He's done his job. I should retreat him right now and either bring in the Metatron Air. Remember, you can only have 2 uniques here. But he's not doing me any good right now. He's just following me around. I don't need him here, so what I should do is retreat him. This is my first try, though, so, you know, it'll still be free repair, I think. But in the future, when I get this thing down to a science, what I'll do is I'll put another video out, and if I find any other tips or tricks, I will I will show them to you. But what I'm going to do in the future is, at this point, there's nothing that can hurt Dr. Ake in here. So I should have retreated my Meteor Storm and brought my Dr. Ake in here. That would have made the base go by much faster. Let's see. We are done with that. Free repair. Let's see. 6,000 for that one. Okay. Now on to base 3. Free repair, of course, on that base 2. Base 3 has 3 of those little buildings that release the I just said it a second ago. I'm trying to remember what those units are called. Begins with an S. It's not important, but you know what I'm talking about. The little buggies with the drones, the new unit. Not Silers, but not silencers. I can't think of what they're called. Something like that. Slicers or silencers, or I'll think of it here in a second. But what I want to do is, there's a lot of helicopters and floaters in here again, so I'll bring the Meteor Storm in. And this thing is broken here, where you select your unit and deselect your unit. Why they make changes, you know, and like add new materials and things like that, when they can't fix a stupid See the blue button where it says select? I'm supposed to be able to deselect it there, but that's broken, of course. Half of the things on this game are broken, and Kixeye refuses to fix anything. I don't know what they're thinking. They make hundreds of millions of dollars and they can't fix a stupid select button. We still have buttons on the map that that don't even exist anymore, and the buttons are still there. Why they can't fix simple things, it's beyond my comprehension. If I ran this company, the first thing that I would do were to fix the broken things. Do these people even play the game, or do they just make things and just all they're focused on is money, and they don't focus on the game itself whatsoever? That's an important button. When you select something and deselect it, it's very, excuse me, uh, uh, awkward to not be able to select or deselect your units. By the way, once again, I've got my Meteor Storm following me around. He hasn't taken any damage, but at this point, there's really nothing in here that would hurt Dr. Ake. If I wanted to speed this up again, I would take my Meteor Storm out and bring my Dr. Ake, or maybe even my Metatron in here. Yeah, that would be fine. Either the Metatron or the Dr. Ake would be the thing to do. The space is almost done, so it's not worth doing it now, but in the future I'll put a video out showing you the fastest way to do this. But by the way, we're 10 minutes into the video and we're on to the bonus base. We are, going pretty quickly here. I'll be able to do this. I'm going to guess we'll be able to do this in 10 minutes. I'm going to say 10 minutes so we could do 6 rounds an hour. So that's going to be our... Okay, and then they got these various different repair bases out there too. If you do take any damage, those are fairly easy bases. However, now they have changed. Remember, they have changed because they've changed all the turrets. So all the turrets do a lot more damage now. They've changed the power plants and the way that the power plants work. Once again, they're saying Macedon and Metatron, which we're not going to use those. Actually, what I want to do here is I want to bring my Dr. Ake in and destroy these. Actually, yeah, this is a good idea to bring Dr. Ake in. I should probably take Ruby off, but I'm going to kill these Dragon's Teeth. Notice how they're dead, but they still show that they're there. It's another broken thing. That is absolutely ridiculous. The one on the right is gone, like it should be, but the one on the left, it's gone. I killed it. It's not there anymore, and it's still showing that it's there. Actually, I think the one in the back there, yeah, those two are gone, and this one is here still. But look, it still shows that it's there. What a bunch of bullshit, man. Like, you can't even fix something like that. Because now I'm worried, like my stuff is going to get stuck on it, but I know it's gone. I've checked it. I've clicked on it. It's not there anymore. That is absolutely ridiculous. They can't fix the tiniest thing. Sorry if I'm going on and on about this, but they're going to change the entire game, and they're not going to fix the tiniest, easiest things to fix. Coders could do this in about 10 minutes, I believe. They could have that fixed. This is not something that they would have to spend a lot of money on, but they're not interested in making the game work. They're only interested in money. But I will tell you this, they would make more money if the game worked. They give us lots and lots of reasons to complain about the game not working. So this time I'm going to do it. This time I'm going to bring, this is what I should have done on the first couple of bases. Get rid of the meteor storm once the floaters and the helicopters are gone. There's a lot of helicopters in this base and a lot of floaters in this base, so let's let the meteor storm do his job, get rid of all these floaters. And he's very powerful. The meteor storm is very powerful. Look how quickly he's dispatching all this stuff. And now you'll notice that there's really not actually much left on the base. I accidentally retreated my sepulcher, but that's okay because I'll bring him in front of my Dr. Ake. I intended to get rid of the meteor storm, but I was looking away and I accidentally retreated the wrong thing, but that's okay. Now I'm going to reselect the sepulcher and just stay behind Dr. Ake. We don't want Dr. Ake to take any damage because he's a relatively weak unit that is easily damaged. He has a very powerful punch, but he can't take a hit. So he's not like the sepulcher. The sepulcher can take a lot of hits. So just stay in front of him. Just try to anticipate where he is going. And now notice everything here is, an inert building. There's one tank left that can shoot my Dr. Ake. So I will go over and draw his attention. And that other little tank is an anti-air tank, so he can't hurt us. And this turret right here is an anti-air turret, so that can't hurt us. So I'll just stay away from the thorium cloud that this thorium tank shoots. And now that's pretty much it. That's the bonus base done. Let's see here. 6 minutes. Okay, cool. That's free repair. About 3 minutes per unit. 3 minutes on the thorium or the storm, and 3 minutes on the sepulcher. So let's go ahead and repair that real quick. And that's the event. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on that guy right there. We'll take this guy out temporarily. 3 minutes and 4 seconds there. And we'll put the sepulcher back in. And we'll finish that for free repair. And you know what? I did mess up on the base number 1 by bringing the Macedon in. So let's go ahead, restart real quick. I will show you the proper way to do the base 1. This time we'll use the Meteor Storm and not the Macedon. So we'll just do that real quick, and then I'll end the video because I've already shown you the whole event. And even though I told you what my mistake was in the number 1 base, I actually made mistakes on every base there, but it's still free repair. We did not use any missiles, we did not use any mercenaries, we did not use any special ops other than its electric. We did not use any boosts, no boosts at all. So keep all that in mind. You don't need to use the special ops, you don't need to use the boosts. So here's another mistake. I should have brought in Dr. Ake to kill the dragon's teeth. And there's only, let's see here. Actually, here's another mistake. There's nothing in here for my Meteor Storm to shoot. There's no floaters and there's no helicopters. So I should have just brought in Dr. Ake. I thought that there was helicopters or floaters or something in here, and there is not. So he's just following me around. He's not doing anything. He's not helping me at all. So essentially, this base can be done with just, if you want, just the sepulcher, but I do recommend to bring in Dr. Ake and stay behind Dr. Ake. Dr. Ake will kill everything. Just keep your, um, it'll be faster if you use Dr. Ake and the sepulcher. Um, Fortunately, my thorium or my meteor storm is not taking any damage. That's good. But it would be much faster with Dr. Ake. Anyway, this will be free repair anyway. By the time I retreat the meteor storm, this base will be dead, so I'm not going to do it right now, but what we really need to do is bring Dr. Ake in. Or even the Metatron. The Metatron would be okay for this base once you clear out some of the... Don't bring the Metatron in immediately. Kill a couple of the anti-air units and then bring the Metatron in. This base, the Metatron might be able to do it all on its own. And I will test that. I will see if the Metatron can do this all on its own, then you don't even have to be in this base, maybe. And I don't know if they let you do it out of order. They might not let you do it out of order, so you might not be able to do multi-bases on this one. So that's how to do it with just the sepulcher. And I hope this was helpful, guys. Please don't use the special op. If you do get the special op, just get what you can hold in your reserves and save it for the main event or another event. It's free repair there. But I will streamline this, make it faster, see how fast we can do it, and I'll put another video out soon. I hope it was helpful, guys. Enjoy this event if you can, with all of the broken things on the War Commander game. See you next time.